What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to try something new. We will prepare a gourmet meal for 2 people that could be served in any high-end restaurant. And we're going to prepare it in just 15 minutes. So let's go! Okay, so I have all my setup ready, my mise en place ingredients, my instruments, my stovetop with all the pots and everything that I'm gonna use, just to make sure that I fit in these 15 minutes. So let's start with the first one. We'll start with vegan caviar. For this we'll need some soy sauce and agar agar. So going right to the pot. Boom. Agar agar. Boom. And we need to bring it to boil. Let's go for 7. I need a whisk. Whisk, 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 whisk. I'm doing this first because I will need this pot later on. So, but actually it's super quick to make. Go, 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 go. To boil it. And right after I'm going to transfer it in the squeeze bottle. So I'm gonna prep this so I don't waste time after. Like that. It's ready. All I need is to boil this soy sauce. Okay, it's basically boiling. Yo. Done. Oops. Transfer. Don't burn yourself. Done. So I'm not gonna need this anymore. Okay, this is ready. This will wait. Now I need to clean the pot quickly. Cleaned. Water. Back on the stove top. Oops. Hi. Right. And our asparagus. We're just gonna make sure it's fully cooked and blanch it for a few minutes. Okay, let's make our caviar very quickly. Check this out. It's like magic. This is vegetable oil. Any oil will do, and it needs to be super, super, super cold. So I had it in the freezer for a few hours. Check this out. Oops. It's very hot, the squeeze bottle. Meanwhile, let's make our seafood roulette. So for this we will need our shrimps, our scallops, and egg whites. What we need to do, we need to mix everything together. Meanwhile, it starts to boil, so we need to bring it to simmer, something like this. You don't want to boil asparagus. And add some salt. Okay, perfect. So it will be simmering for the next 10 minutes. Meanwhile, we also need to season our lamb. Add some salt here. Not too much, because later when it's cooked, we will roll it in the nori and add some caviar, which are quite salty by themselves, so you don't want to salt it too much here. Okay, I think it's pretty ready. Hold on, let me check with my work plan. Butter. Okay, season the salt, taste. We need to add cream and melted butter. So, yep. This and this. Go for everything. Oops. And melted butter. This much. I find this very helpful. This. Okay, that's done. Now we're gonna transfer it quickly over here. Now you might have noticed that I used already cooked shrimps, but if you have raw, that would be just as good, because we're gonna cook it later on anyway. I just didn't have any raw shrimps, so that's the only thing I had in my fridge. And why not use it? Doesn't make any difference. So that's how it looks. Now, I'm gonna remove this. No dirty dishes on the workstation. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Let's make some space here. I have some time to put more caviar. Yeah. Now we're gonna make a roulade. Spread it. So the recipe is for 2 people, so I'm going to divide it in 2, more or less. Maybe it's even too much for 2 people. Yeah, I think it's like for 3. Tricky part is to avoid any air bubbles here. Something like that. I'm gonna go for 2 saran wraps because it's. I'm afraid it's gonna burst while we boil it, so let's be safe here. Okay. One ready. Second one, fast. I think it's already taking more time than expected. Okay. It's a bit fatter. No, it's more or less the same. Okay, and one more. Ooh. Ready. Okay. Now we need to prep our poaching liquid, which for this case, just to make it all quicker, I'm going to use just water because it's quite flavorful by itself, so no need. Just need to bring it to boil. Okay, and put it in. So it's gonna be cooking for about 10 minutes. What's important here is to simmer it, not boil, and turn it around from time to time so it's cooked from all the sides. Okay. I'm gonna put it on 7, something like that. That's too low. Bring it up to 7. Okay. Now what are we gonna do? Let's check my plan. Did this. I think we have enough caviar for 2 people, but I'm just gonna finish whatever is left in the fridge, in the squeeze bottle. Okay, that's it. That's all we had. So let's finish our caviar. We need container, a small sieve, go like this. My blend stays here. I'm gonna transfer it. There. Magic. Black magic. See? Looks just like black caviar. Well, something in between red and black caviar. So I'm gonna leave it here. It's ready for plating. This we don't need anymore. Let's make some sauce. So, first thing we need butter and flour. I'm gonna use this over here. And just turn a bit. Flour, sausage. Cook, cook, cook. Okay. I'm gonna make the simplest velouté sauce. So first we need to melt the butter. Maybe like 6 is good. On medium heat, I think medium heat is the best here. Then we will need this and this. Melt, 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 melt faster. Don't have much time. Might use a small spatula here, so let's see. Okay, put all your flour in. So this stuff here is called roux, and we are going to cook it only just a little bit, so it's fully cooked, but it doesn't change the color, so it's called the blonde roux. Much. While it's cooking, let's quickly turn our fish roulades. Oops, like this. You need to cook it for like 1-2 minutes, just to make sure it's fully cooked. Oop. If you cook it for longer, it will change the color. It will be already a dark roux, not the blonde one. But we want that light sauce color here. Okay, now we add the fish stock. You can use the vegetable stock as well, but just because everything is fishy. And you add it slowly, slowly here. That's very important. Maybe I will put down. You add slowly, slowly, you make sure this amount is fully incorporated, and then you add more. And then again mix, make sure it's fully incorporated, so it's one smooth, I don't know, liquid or something, sauce. And then you add more. And it's better to have it hot, but I don't have any extra pots, so we have what we have. As long as the roux is hot, that's fine. Now you need to bring it to boil to see how thick it is. And meanwhile, we can add some flavorings and seasoning. Like this much. When you're working with white sauces, it's better to use white pepper, not the black one, just for the sake of color. Okay. Some nutmeg. I prefer to use the whole nutmeg and then grate it. I think it's better. Doesn't lose the flavor while it's sitting in the bottle, in the container. Looks nice. We'll see how it goes. I have a feeling that our asparagus is ready. Let's just test it quickly and see. It's to be soft to the touch. Yep, it's soft. Okay, we need to switch it off, drain it. I need to drain it somehow. Just gonna keep it like this for now to keep it warm. Okay, this starts now to boil. And as it boils, it gets thicker. That's why it's very important when you add any thickening agent to your sauce to bring it to boil, to see how thick it gets. Yep. Pressure! I need to finish this like in 1 minute. So, yeah, it's pretty good. I'm gonna switch it off now. Let's taste. It's pretty thick, you see? It covers the spoon, so it's good. It's good for our purposes. I think it's nice. Seasoning is perfect. The only thing, I want to add some lemon juice, but not too much, just a little bit. Mix it again. Taste again. Perfect. Okay, that's all done. This is cooked. Let's check. But I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, that's all done. So everything's ready. What we need to do, we need to plate now. And before plating, that's a trick from the restaurant. You need to warm up your plates. That will make sure that when you serve it, because plating might take another 5 minutes, so by the time you serve it, your food is still hot. So let's warm it up quickly. I had my oven on for like 150 degrees Fahrenheit, so that will just make sure that it's warm. That they are warm. Meanwhile, we will finish everything here. Don't think I need it anymore. It's gonna be a bit tricky because it's really hot right now, so. But we have no time to waste. Where's the hand? I don't have time. I'm just gonna do like this. Fish sausage is just like that. I need to add here a little bit. Maybe it's even too much. Yeah, the whole sheet is too much, so I'm gonna cut it somewhere here. Boom. It's done. It's almost perfect. Put it aside, make another one. The same thing, the same principle. Now it's all wet. Boom. It's not as wet as I want. Yeah. Okay, now we need to cut it. It goes right on the plate. Grain-free? Yes. It's a cooked, grain-free, and carbs-free sushi. No rice, just fish, cooked fish. So we're gonna use the nicest cut, this one, for presentation. That's one, and another one. Okay, ideally they should be the same width and the same length, but we're not that picky. Just needs to look nice. Look nice, that's all. Something like that. Boom, done. That's our main meal, main ingredient. By this time, plates are warm. Take them out. They're just warm, they're not hot. Just warm enough. So beautiful sauce. Spoon. Yeah. Don't remember exactly how it was in the image. Asparagus. So 8 on each plate. to act fast now when you plate, so the ingredients doesn't get cold. You want to serve your dish while it's still warm and nice. Boom. This one is nice. Boom. This one is boom. This way. The middle. Find the balance like this. And use a few greens here. One on each. First. Okay, here it's tricky to put it. You see how it looks? Okay, right in the middle. Maybe the red caviar would be, it's too much, a bit better in terms of colors here. But I think soy sauce just is perfect for this dish. It actually resembles caviar quite nicely. So, a bit more greens. It's so cute. Voila! Our gourmet dish is ready for 2 people. It's nutritious and delicious. It looks like something that would be served to you in the high-end restaurant. And yep, it took 15 minutes to cook and another 5 minutes to plate. So about 20 minutes for you. So if you like this video, please click like button and make sure you subscribe to my channel. So thank you, and I'll see you in next videos. Bye.